Hello, everyone. So, the typical thing you hear in Cavan all the time, when it comes particularly to hospital appointments or other checkups, there, for example, people ran around the country and ran around the place. What I mean by that is people from Cavan have been sent up to Dublin to do things that can be done in Cavan, which is insane. And then they're sent to Monaghan too for things that can be done in Cavan. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is people have been sent from Monaghan too down to Cavan because, you know, they can do it in Monaghan. Doesn't make any sense. But there's been many people who have to do that, particularly older people that have been ran around the place for things that can be done in Cavan and can be done, but they choose not to, the HSE, for whatever reason. They decide to be awkward. And that's all the thing is. They decide to be awkward. They decide to be an idiot. And mainly, of course, these are Irish people that's majority of times run around the place and have to fork it out of their own pocket. But, you know, if it was a foreign national, we probably wouldn't do that. They wouldn't dare do it, I don't think. But let's put it this way. A lot of elderly people particularly have been ran around the country and they don't have cars and they have to go up in buses and wander around Dublin and being terrified to walk around the streets of Dublin, and even take for example Monaghan too. A lot of them have to go into buses. And it's not fair on asking 60 and 70-year-old people, in some cases 80-year-old people, to run around the country for things that can be done in Cavan. And the simple reality is, it's just all fucking it's all scam, to be totally honest, because it should be done. If something can be done in Cavan, it should be done in Cavan instead of being sent to Dublin and being sent to here and there and everywhere. And it's only another load of bollocks, to be generally honest. That's all it is. It's a load of bollocks. And it should be probably rectified, because this has been going on years. Every day of the week you hear of somebody being sent to here and to there and to everywhere for things that can, simple checks. And again, these are simple things in a lot of cases. Simple checks. People have been sent to the Mater Hospital for simple checkups, etc. We're not even talking about anything wrong with people. And even simple things, simple basic stuff they've been sent to Monaghan, they've been sent to here, they've been sent to there. And it just seems to be an all a scam, to be genuinely honest, because it's something that can be done. Again, it wouldn't mind if it's a big, huge operation. Fair enough, we have to do it in Dublin or somewhere. Fair enough, reasonable enough. But these are things that can be done in Cavan, checkups and stuff like that. They're sending people around half the country. And then they're sending people from Dublin, in some cases, down to Cavan to get checked up in Cavan. And then same in Monaghan, they're sending people down to Cavan. Like, what the fuck? Like, do the thing in the fucking place where the person is and stop fucking acting the bollocks. Because that's what is happening here in the HSE. And no councillor's willing to say it. They'll say, oh, it's terrible. That's what they're saying on the radio. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, Jesus. They should be saying, stop this fucking bullshit. Because that needs to be said very clearly, because it is a load of bullshit. And that's as simple as that. And there needs to be more focal councillors in this county. There needs to be more focal TDs, because they're coming on, and half of them, we're near enough the election, you hear them a lot more. You wouldn't, I don't hear a peep from half my politicians now. But do you think they would be saying this is a fucking disgrace and stuff like that? Because I know they won't let you, of course, and Joe Finnegan, except Joe Finnegan is holier than thou. But what I'm trying to say is, people are fucking sick and tired of the whole fucking lot, particularly older people. They don't have much energy. They're old people. They worked all their life, and the state treats them like fucking shit. Not even with regard to that other stuff. And then nobody really stands up for them. But I do think it should be talked about, because it's something that's very prevalent. For basic checkup, we're not talking about major things, but Cavan can do it. Cavan has a lot of equipment. Take for example, I wouldn't mind if it was a small county, take for example, in the middle of nowhere. I say, for example, in Leitrim, etc. Leitrim, you wouldn't have probably the gear that they do in Cavan. Cavan has a lot of gear. It's a big population. It's a lot of gear. The hospital's been expanded over the years. There's a lot of stuff that wasn't maybe there 20 years ago, but there's a lot of stuff there in Cavan. But I don't know why they do it, but they never any explanation, operational reasons, they say. But really, is it? You have to ask yourself that. But anyway, let me know what you think. Have you ever been sent around the country for a spin, basically? Let me know. Thank you.